This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up! The guide appears to have some information for you about that painting of poor Barufio. Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see.
Revelio.
Clever, isn't it? No time to waste. You've classes to attend. Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall. And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the place, our King's Cross station, so to speak.
My favorite room in the school is the library. It always smells of fresh.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
Yes, sir. But I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well-trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look. The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Several owls a week to secret admirers. I suppose he is rather dashing.
I sent a love letter to Imelda Raven, but I think she thought I was making fun of her because she's been rude to me ever since. When I said she was outspoken, I meant it as a compliment.
Owls must be incredibly intelligent to deliver all those letters. I still get lost listening to our communities. Wish someone would send me a love letter. Down back all of that happened. It's been ages since I sent an owl back home. My father will be worrying. That's okay.
I always bought an owl and died on owl. Went for the cat instead. Odd coloured eye and it quite appealed to me.
You never know what to say to a flash. Hello, Mother. Last was our horrendously boring, and she sent me a mysterious flower that she knew in school.
Honestly, the way some of those Slytherins fawn all over Professor Black, it's embarrassing. Even he's irritated by it. Then again, what isn't he irritated by? Apart from the grand standard, every time I try to step on, it moves with it. Still have to look back down.
Did you see Claire's hair today? She tried a colour-changing charm on it, and it's essentially the colour of dragon dung.
We had a duel in art. Froze all the time. Quite the nuisance. Still, we never had fights.
Do you think it's possible to send someone only the magic and left?
I haven't just seen it myself before. I swear someone put drum bundles beating on my suit.
I tried to bring some ammo into once. It was an awful disaster. I thought he'd take an interest in me. I thought the boy was trying to be nice to me the other day. Offered to carry my books, he did. Oh, charming, I thought.
Then how was the door affected? How was I telling you where the door might be affected?
How many letters don't come from me out of Hogwarts every day? My mother was shocked the first time I sent her an owl from Hogwarts. She's never seen anything like it. She's a muggle, so of course that makes sense. Oh, why was that?
Someone sent me owls. I can't remember the last time I got one. Not even on my birthday.
Owls must be incredibly intelligent to deliver all those letters. I still get lost looking through our communities.
I'd like to send owls, but I have no one to write to. And why is it always holding the cat? I've seen it.
Father writes me every week asking about life. I'm wondering if I've made any mistakes. No. Every time our owl calls in the front door, I simply scream. When someone says something nice to you, it's only because they want something.
I dropped one of the sister's balls in divination. Trapped everywhere. I was mortified. I was saying the professional life was much harder than I expected. Still, not ideal.
My aunt knows something of me. Because she wasn't getting along well with her mother.
I was trapped on the glass staircase. Every time I tried to step off, it moved again. Still haven't lived that down.
Someone passed me a nosy vase with a heart on it. They went bright red.
Isn't Sebastian Fallow's family intelligent? I would have expected him to be from somewhere more posh.
Beatrice Grimms and lovely and decorated in oddest words. Caught her talking to her fancy, having a full conversation with her. Quite interesting, actually.
It must be difficult to live in those remote hamlets with the Ashwife is going about.
I'd like to do some window shopping in Hogsmeade this weekend. Don't have the gallery to actually buy anything. Sometimes I wish I needed a new wand, just so I'd have an excuse to visit Ollivanders again. But open one box is all buried.
Can't seem to get the smell of dragon dust out of my rose after that last herbology class. I suppose it's better than Bikpat, but not by much.
How are there so many lectures in herbology?
I'll trade you a spoon's worth of flubberworm mucus for a puffer box. And you also sign in stompage tablets. Not that I'm going to find out one day.
I don't mind herbology myself. I'll take a mandrake any day over an annoying little puppy.
Perhaps you can lost to herbology and show me how I'm supposed to do that thing with the soil. I'm sure Garlic wouldn't mind us going to one of the greenhouses.
Never seen devil snare in the wild. It would be terrifying to encounter those things. I'm happy to read about it, mind.
Personally, I think if the thing you're best at is herbology, it means it's the answer.
You shouldn't get so obsessed in herbology. The rate you're going, you'll need a Karma job. Wish I could have studied here when Phil is a forward headmistress. Greatest herbologist of all time. I've read 1,000 magical herbs and fungi at least 1,000 times.
My older brother was terrible with me with a fang syringe.
I wouldn't bother yourself about that. If I were you, I'd be more inclined to acquire myself the rubber tube of pus. I'm sure Garlic could point you in the right direction. You can get that confection and better fettle.
Well, I don't find herbology the least bit naughty. I've been slapped in the face twice now by that people, and Garlic didn't do a thing.
As a mother boy, I never expected to
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso!
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember,
Levioso!
Good. Now, the basic cast. Well done.
Levioso! Levioso!
Good. Now, the basic cast. Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
This should be easy.
Levioso!
Good form.
I know.
Can't be your first duel.
Let's just say
How's the view?
Levioso!
you're good.
How perspective?
I do enjoy a lively duel.
Potato. Complicates things. Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right, that's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice. It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the Clock Tower entrance, if you're interested. Till next time.
You drilled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
If I
You scoundrel! I do not pay for all your school things to be rewarded with a mouthful of Pepsi! Father's instant monk to get his horns removed.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Accio!
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres. Relinquish your charm. Excellent. Don't lose your... Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them. That's it! Not to worry. Splendid! Stay focused. Very good. Points to Gryffindor. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Be sharp. There we go.
Accio!
Don't lose your composure.
Watch this. Do not be discouraged. Let us see this. That is how it's done. I know everyone is watching, but try not to be nervous. You are doing quite well.
Accio!
Not to worry. Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Be sharp. There we go.
Accio!
Not exactly your typical lesson, is it? Not that I mind.
Stay focused.
Here we go! Phew.
Accio!
Keep trying. Let us see this. Oh, dear me.
Happens to the best of us. Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Well, it's been nice talking and competing with you.
And with you. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans. If
A word, if you would.
Well, you'd be using it to...
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did.
You know it won't work.
I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation.
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Accio!
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
Hello there.
Aren't you?